It's Alicia with the Deeper Dynamics and Principles, using the law of attraction so you can master your manifesting. You know, I grew up in the cornfields of Illinois and the forests of Wisconsin, the lakes and rivers. And ever since I can remember, I've had a tight relationship with the living spirit of nature. I've written about these things in my book, White Buffalo and the Rainbow Warrior, which is at my site. You're welcome to take a look. And I love to hike. I love to be out in nature. So lately, actually all summer long, I was hiking on one of my favorite trails that heads on up into the mountains. And because I've been working intensely with the law of attraction and creating wealth energy in my life, I have been able to see, experience, and to know these laws in action, sometimes with everything that I look at. And many times when I'm driving, of course, I'm driving into new areas all the time, out in the country, up in the mountains, in town, and seeing reflections of how the universe works. Working with the law of attraction on a minute by minute level sometimes. Well, on one of my morning hikes, I was heading out along my trail. It goes kind of a very slight elevation, then it turns to the right and heads up on into the mountains. Well, right at the bottom of that turn is a small apple orchard. And I was having so much fun watching the apples grow and turn bright, bright red in the hot summer sun, and then being completely ripe at the beginning of fall. So I headed along that trail about 2 weeks ago and was looking at the beautiful ripe red apples. And I went to stand under one of the branches that had 3 little small bright red apples hanging in a cluster from the same branch. And I was just hoping that one of them might fall into my hands and I could have a nice fresh as you can possibly get apple right from the tree. So the minute I closed my eyes and held my hands up to receive one of these apples, maybe, in my mind's eye, in my visualization, I became another example of the law of attraction. Another experience of the law of attraction occurred instantaneously. And I opened my hands, and in my mind's eye, one of the small ripe red apples became a pure golden apple, shining with gold. The stem and the little tiny leaves at the top, in my mind's eye, all turned golden. And this big, juicy golden apple dropped into my hands. And because it was an energy apple, I placed it into my heart to carry with me, to become a part of my energy field, to become a deeper part of who I am as an individual, as a living spirit. And so I took that apple, and then I thought, you know what? I think I'd like some more apples, not just one. So I took an energy, visualized a beautiful brown woven basket, and with a handle on top, and took other apples from that tree, golden apples of wealth, so that I would have enough to share with the world, to uplift the world. And I carried that basket on an energy level with me on my hike. So what I'm teaching you here is that the most simple things that you see reflected around you can become a powerful experience of wealth, the wealth that you are, the wealth that is a part of you, as you are a part of Source Creator, as you are an integral part of this living, magical universe that responds to energy. So I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Go and create with freedom, with joy. Use your imagination. Bye.